Hello, flavored. Got first. Hello, flavored. That's right. It doesn't have a potato in it. Means I probably don't actually need to forma it yet. Very multi-shot. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. Just don't judge my builds, okay? Hello, Marshmallow, Flangor. Judging even harder now. Leave me alone. I don't do well with this kind of stuff, okay? This is a blended weapon. Technically, it's more of a status weapon.
Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns.
Hello, unicorn. Ow. That was a terrible hiccup. Good, trying to fit that in there. I'm trying to fit that in there instead of... Only gives me one. Maybe we would take off Prime Shred just for now. Oh, I can't put... Of course I can't put them both on because you suck. I can put both of those on. Won't be able to fit that. DJ17, hello, hello. Hello, Kiwa, how are you doing? Good. I took some of the money that Dragon Blade sent me for like getting clothes and stuff before TennoCon, and I spent a little bit of it today, so I feel a little guilty, but it was like money designated for exactly that purpose, and so I kind of just went on an adventure today to a couple of thrift stores. Only one of them actually had some of the stuff I was like hoping to find, but I got a couple of dresses, and I'm hoping to maybe work on one of them on stream. Yeah, I went on an adventure. Judges just because you don't want me to. They're so mean. Hello, Zap. You don't have to write in the search bar for the stats on the side. You can click on them and it auto searches them. Oh, I didn't even realize that. You wait, so you can just click. Oh. That's so neat. I never noticed you could do that. So I might... So, I bought a really pretty white dress. It's floor length. There's an event for creators to, like, dress to impress. No, wait, do that again. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that, Zap. So, yeah, I hovered over the thing and I wanted to search for crit and damage. And, like, I didn't know this was a thing that you could do. So I found one that I think would be really pretty, and I'm thinking about, taking some fabric dye and kind of messing with it a little bit. Hello, Kevin. You've been playing since 2015 and just found that out today. Yeah, I didn't know you could do it. You can thank Marshmallow. Joe, did you know that you could click the stats on the left-hand side of the screen and it would just auto-search for mods that work with that stat?
In the arsenal?
Yeah. In the arsenal, when you're modding something, if it's like crit damage, crit chance, the percentages that you all see on the left-hand side of the screen, you can just click it, and it pulls up the mods that go with that. When did they implement that? I'm hoping recently, because I feel stupid.
That's a normal routine for you.
You're an asshole. Are you joining?
I am online.
That doesn't mean you were playing. There were a couple of dresses that I tried on today that just honestly made me feel really good. So. Some of them, not so much. Some of them said they were larges, and they're fucking lying. I hate when that happens with clothing companies. You're looking at it, and you're like, large? It's not even close to a large. It is a small, at best. I hate when that happens. This is why I don't really look at sizes. I just look at, like, do I think it's gonna fit? And I put it up against me, and I'm like, nope, not the top part, at least. But it happens a lot where I'm just like, I don't even bother to look at the size anymore. Because none of it makes any sense. But I happen to look at one of them. Because it looked like it could have fit. It honestly wasn't even gonna get anywhere close. I usually use a lot of material that is stretchy to be able to properly fit my shape, but I thought it was gonna be stretchier than it was, and I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. But it said it's a large. I'm like, no freaking way is it a large. It wasn't even close. I think it was maybe a 1.5 to 2 years actually with a quality of life update. I'm so mad that it's been that long and I didn't know that was a thing, and I've been typing it this whole time and no one told me. Cool. I dodged it, but barely. I guess I can hit you too, but I wasn't aiming at that. I'm aiming at the ram sled. There we go. Dress sizes be like that. Well, it's dumb. Why is there not more, at least close to universal sizes? Like, I understand that sometimes it's not the case because, you know, your design is a little different, but they're not even close with some of them. Like, a large in... How are you... Who made these decisions that is a large?
Crisis averted. Mission continues.
It had to have been like a size 6? Maybe? And I was like, in what universe is a 6 a large? I don't know. Like, I can fit in anything from, like, a small to an extra large. Depending on the brand, depending on the style of dress. I usually have to lean towards medium and larges just because a lot of them aren't stretchy fabric. And if it's not stretchy at all, sometimes I have to push more towards extra large. But honestly, I don't usually buy those kinds of dresses because they look like tents on me. I can't wear them. It doesn't sit where it needs to, and I look 100 pounds heavier. Takes away every ounce of shape I actually have.
Hull breach. Immediate repair required.
Got it.
Repressurizing.
I'm sure your dude got it.
What?
You not hear me?
I didn't understand you. It didn't register. Words came through and didn't catch what they were.
Your guy got it.
My guy got it. I would have gone, but I just put energy down for myself, so I didn't want to move.
Ram sled launch. Optimists.
Like here, today is Monday. Not yet. The drops will start in 9 hours.
Fighter shrapnel. Pilot morale destabilizing. Continue.
Where the fuck are you going?
I'm backing away so we don't continuously get bombarded by all the ships. But sure, I'll go forward if you're gonna have a hard time with it.
You're fucking going bazillion ways from the mark.
Missile battery.
I wasn't trying to start the mark, but that's fine if you would rather.
Execute. Hull breached. Venting
I was trying to keep us from
situation
all of the
critical.
enemies.
Astro frame integrity preserved.
It's been Monday for nearly 6 hours here. Not in the time zone that counts for the drops.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
Listen, I needed a title. You guys want to come up with the titles? Fucking go for it. But until then, don't judge me. I don't know why I'm cranky. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be. I actually got out of the house today.
There it is. Blast that radiator. Breach
Oh,
sealed.
it's going,
Railjack
Lumster.
integrity restored.
Looked multiple times, actually, you just never clocked it, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I could just be stupid. I don't have enough Revelite.
You make more.
Multiple bogies. Man the
I don't
guns.
remember how to do that.
Down in the basement of the ship.
One down.
But they
One
removed
to
a lot
go.
of that.
Nope.
Astral frame integrity preserved. Good job. Return to duty. Hull breach. We are breaking apart. Immediate repairs. Breach sealed. Railjack integrity restored. Incoming ram sleds about to ring the doorbell.
Oh, Spider Cane.
Repressurizing. Enemy fighters are routing. Hull breach. Repeat. Hull breach.
Been an awful lot of hull breaches this time.
Crisis averted. Mission continues.
It's good. Serena. Don't even know what's causing them.
Crasher. Grenier cruise ship. Hull breach. Ongoing. Equip your Omni and rectify this. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Yeah. Hold on.
I was in that one.
Were you? How about you help me with the fact that we keep having hull breach after freaking hull breach?
I'm killing things.
I can't move the ship if I'm the only one healing it.
You have creatures on your ship
Well, they aren't fucking doing shit.
Frame integrity
because you fucking have to command them.
to duty.
Shit to be doing stuff.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel. Hull breached. Life support failing. Equip an Omni and patch that leak. Crew ship captured. Drive it like you stole it. Breach sealed. Railjack integrity restored. Intruders have entered the railjack. Crisis averted. Mission continues. Fires extinguished. Scrubbing atmosphere. Ship secure. Good work. Repressurizing. Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
Hello, Leo.
Hull breach.
Alright, I'm getting us away from this stupid thing you wanted us to sit next to because that's literally why we keep dying. Which is why I didn't want to come over here until we were ready.
Breach sealed.
I'm inside the thing. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
well, I'm moving the hell away from it because all it's doing is killing us.
Cool. Thanks for the help.
I can't! It keeps killing the ship! We're gonna run out of materials!
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire. Destroy the core, now! Key components marked. Destroy them.
I don't know why you keep getting mad at me like it's my
Mission
fault.
continues.
Control your crew.
You want to be host?
You don't know how to control them.
Sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Doesn't matter when the thing we were standing next to was constantly murdering
That
us.
is the problem with missile batteries. They are packed with explosives. Cook-off gutted the place. Moving on.
Now you're back.
Scratch one cruise ship. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has
Can't
punched in.
shoot.
Probably need more stuff.
Pretty sure that's just for you.
What do you mean it's just for me?
Making the dome charges.
Pretty sure it's for everybody.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
They, with one of the recent patches, Oiberg, they put out rank 4, rank Mach 4 stuff. So we're going after it to try to get the new things.
We have one less cruise ship to be
Kara has a
concerned
permanent
with.
and says they can do whatever they
Direct
want.
attention to remaining targets.
No, I don't.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Missile battery is toast. Contacting nearby Solaris craft.
I've never
They
watched
can
Parks and
use the
Recreation. The
parts.
clips I've seen from it, it's just not my type of humor. Does anybody else want to join? I don't know if we can mid jump like this, but
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I don't know, you can.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Incoming fighters. Get to stations.
Oh, that kills me, Hop.
Thank you, Solidor.
missile
Enemy cruise
fucking
ship has
lock
arrived.
on.
They are powering weapons. Hull breached. Repressurizing. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
I might, but what's a join and where do you get it? It's a slave war. Hello, Nightwing.
Enemy squadrons
Oh, no.
halved. Maintain pressure. They have launched fighters.
What am I meant to do? Hello, Ninja. Thank you for the 10 stream streak.
Scratch one cruise ship. Fighters neutralized.
Honored that it is you. First 10 ever. Only need cruise ships
Hull
now.
breached. Life support failing. Equip an Omni and patch that leak.
It's not swapping.
Astral frame integrity preserved.
Okay, that's
Good
fine
job.
then.
Return to duty.
Doesn't want me to swap. Best you can do is 590, but you're gonna learn. Why is that you don't have any more points? You're broke. You come to bed early so you can't get
Has
points.
gone bye-bye.
Yeah, if you're not watching, the only way to do that is to make sure you at least do, like... I think there's ways to do it where your first gifted sub or your first 100 bits or something like that each month or whatever gives you extra points too. You're unemployed. Oh, nice! Hopefully you are enjoying yourself with the new job. would also explain going to bed early.
Boom. Cruise ship
Hello, Shadowy.
activated.
Hasn't started yet.
Focus on
August
remaining
3rd.
targets.
Oh, that's a ways out for a new job. I wanted to make sure it started after 10:00, but trying to keep my sleep schedule intact for it. I see. Yes, clue code. So you're camping. I almost thought that said campaigning.
One less cruise ship to be
You're
concerned
camping
with.
for your mom's wedding, and it
Attention
turns
to
out your
remaining
tent
targets.
leaks. You find out during a giant rainstorm, and the trailer you were told to go into has a backup also leaks. Found out at 4:30 in the morning. That sucks. Why would you camp for a wedding? I mean, maybe if that's your thing, but that sounds not so great to me.
We have one less cruise
Not that
ship to
camping's
be
the problem,
concerned
but
with. Direct attention
your
to
exact
remaining targets.
situation is why I wouldn't want to. Too many things can go wrong. Yeah, we're on Steel Path. Yep. That's how you get them.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
That's how you get shit.
Enemy in
Yeah, we've
retreat.
been unlucky.
Surviving Grenier will spread the
Well,
word.
I have
Getting
the new
nothing.
weapons, but
Resolved.
1.
it is 2 provinces away. Okay. I mean, wouldn't it have... I'm assuming it's due to, like, funding to not just get some sort of hotel or Airbnb. I know I understand what a province is like. I know what it means.
Your will was greater. This is good. The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Incoming attack craft. Crew, light them up. Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party. Strange place for a hangar. Find out why it is here. Tenno disembarking. Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to find it.
One radiator down. Make it 2. Radiator naked. Hit them with all we have got. prototype craft. One of a kind. It would be terrible if someone stole it. R&D acquired. We know people who can make good use of this. Scratch one cruise ship. Ram sleds inbound. Roll out the welcome mat.
It's a lot of enemies.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break.
How did you sprain your ankle, Shadowy?
We have company. Premier cruise ship
I
on
cannot
scope.
give myself more energy.
Hull breached. Venting Atmo. Situation critical.
You got it, or you want me to get it?
It's easy to do.
That doesn't mean you want to keep doing all of them.
Omni required at hull breach. This is not a drill. Astro frame integrity preserved. Good job. Return to duty. Remaining fighters are being called off. Excellent. Crisis averted. Mission continues.
Running from turn to downpour that was hammering you. You also had to run all of your shit from your tent to the trailer. You didn't want your tech ruined. Yeah, that is important.
Hull breach. Repeat. Hull breach. Repressurizing. Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
Hello, Shadow King. How are you?
gone bye-bye. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Hull breach. We
I'll
are
get it.
breaking apart. Immediate repairs. Breach sealed. Railjack integrity restored. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived.
Oops, wrong button.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Ram sled launch. Optimists inbound. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Well, I hope you get some good runs, Shadowy.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Enemy forces beheaded. Threats neutralized. Closing mission next.
It is done, Tenno.
At least we got one this time.
These foes deserve your
We get one
respect.
every one.
Honor them with quick deaths.
We hadn't been
and
getting
pride
one.
With your victory.
We did.
Detected. Single person
Get one
attack craft.
and only
Prepare
one.
to engage.
Instead of when we first started doing it, when we were getting a bunch.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe there's specific missions that seem to be doing better.
I don't know. Or it's just fucking bugged as usual.
Okay, we don't have to play if you don't want to.
I'm not doing the other shit. Because it's too much of a pain in the dick.
Okay, you don't have to play at all if you don't want to.
Dom was looking for old Transformers at the flea market.
Oh, yeah? Sounds like you had a good time.
Not really.
No?
Didn't find any.
But he wasn't having fun?
My mother and my sister were arguing here and there.
Oh, joy.
You got a couple neato thingies.
Nido?
Cruise ship
Yeah,
has gone bye-bye.
the squishy things.
Yeah, it sounded like you said Neo.
Neato.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
And then I bought him that Gundam. Which, he's like, oh, I can just build it tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Hello, Senzu. Hello, Spidey Boy. Not staying long, but we wanted to pop in and wish you all the love and support. Hope you have an amazing stream today and tonight. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Yeah, I got a good amount of stuff done today, so I was kind of vegging out a little bit before starting the stream.
Enemy pilots are panicking.
Went to a couple of thrift stores, cleaned out the rest of the storage unit so that I can call first thing in the morning.
Oh, you did go all the way over there?
They're not. Oh, I said I was going there.
I didn't.
Did.
Said I got stuff to do.
I said I had packed all of the stuff to be able to do it.
Doesn't mean you're going.
Yeah, I went and
Mach 3, Mach 3,
sprayed it
Mach
down
3.
and swept it out. There were like a bunch of people outside though, so it was making me kind of nervous, especially because they kept looking at me. I don't know what their problem was, but they just kept looking over at me like, hello, it's a giant storage unit place. Screw off.
Big titty white girl.
So, just because they looked like a bunch of basement dwellers doesn't mean that they had to be staring at me.
We broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover.
Glad you're able to get a bit done. Yeah, I was gonna go with Joe to the flea market, but they ended up leaving before
Immediate repairs.
I would have gotten there, so I went on my own adventure. So I didn't
Who is
know.
it talk to? I don't know where the fuck we were going.
Restored.
Yeah, well, if I had known, I would have just met you guys there, but it's fine, you know. You can do family stuff with family.
Now Bruce is right now like, let's go this way.
I don't have to be included all the time. So I was on my way there, saw that you said you were leaving, and then I decided to drive around for a little bit, and then I pulled over and looked for nearby thrift stores, because it is a Sunday, so I was seeing if there were any yard sales first while I was kind of just driving around, or maybe running into a thrift store.
Deal with it.
Dude, that place is batshit crazy.
Cruise ship has gone.
I actually went to that same intersection that we've gone to like twice in the last week for the dance studio. I was in that area. Hello, Bacon Pancake.
You mean where I'll be tomorrow?
Yeah.
We have one less
I drove
cruise ship
by
to
the
be
same
concerned with. Direct
intersection.
attention to remaining targets.
So I was in that area, and then, like I said, I went to a couple of thrift stores, and only one of them had good stuff, the other one didn't, and then I kind of, you know, apparently lucked out right at the beginning. I don't see any more. There we go.
scratch one cruise ship.
Out of shots. You do it.
Pretty sure we share them.
I'm pretty sure we have our own ship for everything.
Guess so. Every time you do that, though, I keep getting a higher amount in total. So I now have 6.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Hello, Vader.
Eliminated. Focus on remaining.
Don't forget they
targets.
babyfied the game and,
Enemy
you know,
in retreat.
Yeah,
later on.
yeah, I
Sector
know.
secured. Drawing a line under this one.
Probably because of cocksuckers like that other guy came in and, you know, wouldn't leave.
Yeah. Hello, Hyper Green.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Sure, Vader. Is your internet doing better?
And with my flaming brand and crimson hand, I burn away the corrupt and ignite the heavens.
Also, are you online now?
Fact is, every stable foundation is built on meat and blood. Now most people, they pretend it ain't so. It is not to their taste. Me? Well, me? I am one hardcore carnivore. For the greater good, of course.
Recovered last night. It was like 2 a.m. when it did. We'll be online soon. Just a second. Okay. Well, let me know so I can invite you, because I don't want to slow us down. Why are you leaving, squad?
Fucking game was bugging out. I was accepting the shit for
Tenno has exited the rail jack.
resources for clan stuff.
Oh, it kept giving you the same notification in the bottom left?
Yup.
Yeah, I've had that one. Showed you pop online, but don't see it now. That's the goal, Bacon.
Can send it again. Dom was what's Frog Squad? Goofy game.
Well, I saw the notification that you went online, so I was already checking it a couple of times, Vader. Going into the rail jack makes the notifications stop.
So, that helmet thing you mentioned. You ever
I teleported out of it.
I'm
Didn't
just
seem
saying
to
you don't
care.
have to leave squad.
Torture someone long enough, they'll confess to anything. That's my favorite thing about it.
Torture someone long enough, they'll confess to anything. That's my favorite thing about it, said my red veil guy. He also said that every civilization is built on meat and blood, but not everyone wants to admit it. Me? Hell, I'm a carnivore through and through. For the greater good, of course.
History is written by the winners, not the losers.
I just thought it sounded like you.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Bogies on scope. Good hunting. Chrono deployed.
Why does everybody put the cat ears on all the time?
Serendipitiality.
Me. It doesn't have to be sexual. Why does everything have to be sexualized with you? It could be harmless.
No.
Yeah, see, Flanger just likes the sound it makes when it activates, because it makes a funny, cute meow sound.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
I went right past that one.
I like how none of the fucking homing missiles home.
You have to be locked on to an individual ship.
I'm fucking staring right at him.
Staring and locked on are two entirely different things.
Enemy fighter cover halved. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Are you not in the big gun?
No.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship The enemy have reinforced. Heads up, Brigadier Crow ship. One less Crow ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Looks like we kicked the nest. Brigadier Crew ship has punched in. We are on their boards. Look alive. Enemy fighters on the run. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Item.
I see it.
Crew ship down. That clears up some space. The enemy is no longer a viable threat. Your tactics were sound.
We got
Resolving
one.
Mission brief. Nav
Not
ready.
the one that I want.
What one do you want?
Vidars. Vidar Kartanak or Karsanak, what the fuck it's called, and Vidar Mort. That's the one I use currently.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose. Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Fighter launch detected. Bogies closing in.
Can I get myself some more energy?
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope. cruise ship. Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector. Enemy fighters down 50%. Scratch one cruise ship. They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Rainier interceptors alerted. Contact imminent. Good luck.
The missile didn't hit anybody that time.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Hello, Charlotte. How are you?
Enemy fighters are falling back. Good work. Rainier cruise ship has translated in sector. We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Enemy infrastructure neutralized. Filing mission as complete.
I mean, I already planned to be up fairly early tomorrow, but I'm going to be very sad if they're still working on this stupid roof and porch deck
Look
thing.
out the window.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to already be done. He just said that they were doing the rug.
And yet there's trash on your roof.
What you have
There's a
learned
shit
here
ton of
will
trash on
serve
the
you
roof.
well. Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Alert. Enemy fighters have been
I double-checked
scrambled.
my lease, and I don't have to give them a 60-day notice. I only have to give them a 30-day notice. So... still, but... Because I went to go look at it on my phone today, and it was bugging out, so... I'll have to go on the computer. Well, ideally, Flangor, if I found somewhere suitable, I would like to leave, because this landlord is an asshole.
And lords.
Whatever. The people that own this building suck. So, ideally, I would like to try to find somewhere else, but unfortunately, there just doesn't seem anything even remotely comparable.
Enemy fighter support has been halved.
Thankfully, they at least want to keep it the same amount of money. If they wanted to go up, then I don't know what I would do. I can't afford anything more. This is already tapping me out. Unfortunately, they went up in the first place before I signed the initial year-long lease, which still sucks. It's just $1,200 extra a year for
Scratch one.
nothing more. Just because they're like, no, we're upping it. So, we'll see. I'm still keeping an eye. I think I still have maybe 15 more days or something like that on my Zillow application, so... Hello, J-Mount.
Enemy morale has broken. Fighters are peeling off.
Is yet again, they were working on the porch for hours today.
Down. That
Just-
clears up some space.
Constant banging. With no notification that this was going to happen. And they said they were going to have somebody come look at the pipes. Didn't. They were supposed to figure out something about my ceiling. Haven't. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I messaged them again about, you know, the ceiling in my apartment being in shambles. So, ideally, I would like to find somewhere else, but I don't know if it's really possible. Did you find a place to live yet? Are you excited for 10 o'clock? I have not found a new place. That's what we were just talking about, actually. And I am looking forward to TennoCon. I'm not looking forward to the 10-hour drive.
Bye-bye.
But other than that, I'm excited. I actually did a tiny bit of shopping today to get some outfits for the events and stuff.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
He went into that one.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Not a bad warm-up. Objectives met. Moving on.
Oh, no, not that one.
Hmm?
Got a Vidar APOC.
Nope.
I found a dress that I would have loved to have worn to the Warframe event, but unfortunately it's long sleeve. But I felt like $1 million in it though.
This is
It
good.
was really pretty.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Fighters on scope. Take them down wholesale.
Systems critical. Sensors clear. Sweeping next channel.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced.
There were a couple that I tried on today that, like, they looked like they would be pretty, but they just didn't quite fit. A couple of them were a little too big and baggy and would have needed too much work to make it worth it. Because unfortunately, for whatever reason, thrift stores are getting real ballsy with their prices. I'm like, you're getting this ship for free and you think it's okay to charge that? Savers was charging more, but Goodwill still had, unfortunately, higher prices than I would have liked. Which I don't understand.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
I am mostly monetized on YouTube. I am not monetized on TikTok. I don't have anywhere near enough people on there. I have done okay for the last couple of posts, but not enough to get anywhere near monetization. YouTube is close. It's just been teetering. I think I'm still a ways away on the amount of watch time needed. New arcane sculptor that came out this update is quite strong, says Adama. I honestly have not tried it.
For creator warframes. Locks your efficiency at 175% when you create something.
ship.
I know it's supposed to be pretty good, but... I know Rate was starting to mess around with it one of the times I rated in.
Fighters incoming. Keep them off the ship. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Fucking APOC. Fucking Zekti Mach 4.
Very efficient. You can spam abilities like Steinax and his 4.
Enemy fighters are routing. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
I appreciate Ice Sheep Sue. Do you know how to craft the helmets of Warframe? Be more specific? What the heck?
The alternate helmets?
Scratch one cruise ship.
I feel like a damn idiot right now. You're running the toaster oven for the past 10 minutes and it wasn't even plugged in. Oh, I've done shit like that.
Has gone bye-bye. Grenier in disarray. Sector secured. Mission successful.
And for cosplay, helmet making seems tough. Yes and no. It's one of the more fun parts for me because it's not like my head changes size. It's not like my head changes size year after year. So that does make it a little bit less annoying. Thank you, Sen.
Sanoshi just subscribed for 40 months.
Oh, I thought we had one, actually.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself. These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
We are on their boards. Look alive. Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
I do appreciate it though, Sen. 40 months is a long time.
Yes, Sen.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are
I wish it would tell
break.
me which ships you guys might be in.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving.
But yeah, J-Mons, to go back to the cosplay topic, I enjoy making helmets. I've done it a few times now. I mean, I did technically it was the end result, but it was more of a prototype, for the Protea in one night. It's, like I said, a lot easier because I don't have to worry about trying to fit it long term if my weight fluctuates, or anything like that. It's always the same. Nope, it doesn't show an indicator when people are in the ship. I wish it did. It doesn't make any sense that it doesn't. Hello, Wasteland. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Many videos on making helmets. I'd love to watch it because I find them interesting. I don't. I should. I'm really bad about the editing part of stuff, so I get paranoid that it's gonna be terrible, so I don't put anything out. I want to. I know people were asking before about putting out a crochet tutorial to make a fish, since obviously that's kind of like a mascot for the channel. If I were to do one, what helmet would you want to see a video on? Vidar Photor?
Mort.
Mort.
And Carsonox.
I knew the Carsonox, I couldn't remember. Oh,
there's one.
3.
Oh, fuck, is it 3?
The Skyrim helmet. I was thinking Warframe related, but sure.
Your will was greater. This is good.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm falling asleep.
surprised you're falling asleep this early.
Did work a lot.
Yeah, I know.
And my back was hurting. Still a little sore.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Sorry, I'm just trying to do stuff on my computer at the same time. Heard that walk on in Miss Piggy's voice and it made you smile. Does kind of sound like that. If I can type. Incursions if you do them. I should do those, Marshmallow. I have not done them yet.
I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
What MR? Legendary 5. Very, very, very close to Legendary 6. Okay, ready? Eh. It's like... touching it. That far? I am. I have almost everything in the game. I'm like... I played too much. You just got to MR16? Yeah. It's a lot though. Like I wouldn't rush trying to get to the higher mastery ranks, but because it does take a lot, and you kind of want to figure out what you like, what you don't like, give things more of a chance. Don't just like push for higher masteries. But yeah, if I go to my profile, it's probably like, yeah, I'm 662 points away, which I think is like one item. I haven't done it yet. Can I add you? I need more female friends to game with, especially in Warframe. Yes. I cannot send out friend requests, but you're welcome to friend request me. It's the same thing as Twitch, but there's a 2 at the end. You can see my tag up here. Yeah. There's 3 ranks of a frame, or 6 of a weapon. Yeah. I should see if there's anything I haven't fully ranked, because it's like, could be Legendary 6 tonight if I try it hard enough. Tax info is in review. Certain assets you need to add your payment info, connect site. Yeah, I still don't understand how that works. I'm just gonna... Do I not have a button for that? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this as the thing. Sorry, I'm not trying to like bombard you people with the merch website. I'm trying to get information for myself.
Drink some water. Drink some water. Drink some water. Drink some water.
Okay, I will drink some water. Lots of MR right for the taking. think it might be under this. Yeah, it is. It's this one. Yep. Finishing your growler would get you there. Apparently you didn't touch the pride yet. Should hydrate. Almost up there with you, Kira. You're very close to getting Legendary 3. Nice! Honestly, once you get past Mastery Rank 30, like, the push is real. Because then you're going to go after stuff that you're not necessarily a fan of doing. Which is pretty much where I'm at. I don't really want to do more. Marshmallow, are you online now? Because it's like, all the things that I need between now and having everything in the game is just stuff I don't feel like going after. I'm just trying to set something up because YouTube is being a butt right now and won't let me look at where my stats are at. It's annoying. Keeps yelling at me. I wonder if it just needed the other stuff to be done. Mushy Shroom said you added. Awesome. Funny where they even call it legendary, given the cap is still under 50 and plenty of games have a level 99, have a 99 cap. Yeah, but they put it at 30, basically because they're resetting the mastery rank tests. So legendary 1's test is like an advanced version of the first test, so on and so forth. later. It's just being a butt. Can I join your session? Yes. Is it on your end or stream suddenly really laggy? I'm hoping it's on your end. Oh, I was gonna send you an invite, but that works too. Whoop. Okay. Moshi does not have their stuff open. Okay. How much of your star chart do you still need to do? Seems good to be. This must be on your end. I was gonna join as soon as you went live, but I got hooked into watching Ascendance of a Bookworm. Is that because I mentioned that the other day? Or did you just happen to stumble across it? I'm all caught up on that one, and it's pissing me off. I want to watch more. I did just start another one, though. Clevitus? It's a giant demon thing with tentacle tails with swords on the end that's just done with humanity, but then decides to take a humanoid baby under its care, and that baby is kind of deciding whether or not he kills all of humanity. And you're following that story along with a woman who decided to become a knight because she wants, or hero, because she wants to try to see what is past all of the demons. But like now she's a minion to the demon that has the baby. Can't full grind the railjack stuff. You're gonna have to do it a little at a time. It bores you. Your boyfriend drags you all over the place on his star chart, but doesn't leave you time to do yours. Rude. A lot. You're so sorry. Haven't been working on it, sadly. That's okay. Want help? Because we can't do the incursions unless you're on Steel Path, and I would like to at least get you to a point where maybe you could do that if you want. Hello, Christopher. Christopher says hi.
Hello.
So I'm gonna go ahead and swap frames because you learned dying on Sirius Orion is a detrimental calamitous proportion. I would love some help if you wouldn't mind. No, I don't mind. I know Marshmallow was hoping to do the incursions, but I don't think they'll care if we go off and help a baby player. Well, I say baby, but you're at MR16. Love to help? Okay, that's what I was hoping to hear. Is there anything that you were, like, specifically trying to go after as well, Mushi? Because, like, we can, afterwards, maybe we can crack relics and try to get you something that you've wanted. You've also seen Clavitas? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna keep guessing. But yeah, so I just started that. I might be 5 episodes in already. Don't judge me too harshly. I wanted some peace and quiet before I go stream like crazy this week. I'm probably gonna make you all sick of me by the time we get through all the streams this week, because I'm gonna take the 7th to the 15th off. I won't stream again until the 16th. You're hyped for season 2 this year? I didn't realize it was getting another season. I just happened to stumble across it when I was looking for recommendations inside Crunchyroll, because I'm done with Ascendance of a Bookworm, and I went to go look up animes like Ascendance of a Bookworm, and guess what? I've seen all but like 2 of them, and the 2 that I haven't seen have piss poor ratings, so I'm like, well, they have lower than I like to give things a shot for, because I don't have a ton of time to watch anime ratings. Cracking Relics is fine with you. There's an Omni Fisher for sure. You were doing Circuit and Isle Weaver. Okay. You have Mercury, Venus, Lua, and Earth completed. You've got multiple missions done. Okay. Pick a node that's still blinking blue and go for it. Whatever it is, especially if it's something that you're like, don't want to do unless you have other people helping you. But pick some blue shit and load it up. Next month is season 2. Perfect! Maybe I should slow down. I'm already almost halfway through what's out. A spy mission on the 8th. Maybe I'll watch before bed. In Canada land, or I'll just wait until I get back. I'll probably just wait till I get back because I like to binge stuff, so at least there'll be a couple of episodes out. Mr. Demon 184, thank you very much for the volume. Still need Varuna and Steinax Prime. You are behind there, Flavored. Steinax makes sense. Varuna, it's been out for a while now. You've had months. Actually, you know what, Mushi? What is one Prime Warframe that you don't have that you would like? You love how context realistically brutal Clevitus is. Yeah. It is, very bloody, and they are holding no punches for the gore. Well, it's not like chunks flying kind of gore, but still definitely makes me kind of retract a little bit. Titania and Ureli, you got it. I can give you both if you'd like. So what I do for people is I just do Prime for Prime. If you've been cracking a bunch of relics and you have a bunch of junk you don't want, I will trade you both of those for random Prime pieces.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
They don't have to be the same ducat value or anything like that. I used to be strict like that. I haven't been strict in years.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There's the animated series of Devil May Cry. Did you like it? Don't have any Prime frames completed. You have Hildren and Cora chassis, but you do have some Prime weapon parts. You know what? If that is the case, then I'm going to just give you what you need. If you want. You don't have to. I understand that the grind is part of the game, and some people like to grind out their stuff. But if you were interested, I will just give you a copy of each.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Oh, this one's not so bad. I thought it was the other underwater-y one. I don't like the underwater-y one. Oh, you lying turd.
Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful.
If there's any Prime weapons as well that you need a couple of pieces of that you've got like almost finished, I might be able to finish them off for you as well. Oh, it's this one. I don't like this one. Somebody else doing this one? I'll do it, but I don't like it. Pretty sure I can just go up there, but I'll go watch for the
Alarms
those
have been
that
triggered.
flavor
You
just
need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
triggered.
You got it. The data is still intact. We've set off too many alarms.
After this mission,
Eliminate
you'll
all
check.
remaining
Again,
enemies so that
there's no pressure. If
infiltration
you
does
would
not
rather
reach high command.
participate and like crack relics and get the pieces you want that way, perfectly fine. I take no offense. I'm just extending the offer because I know that there's a lot in this game to collect, and sometimes it's nice to just have some frames to play with while you're working towards some other stuff. At least want to play the games, but you gotta get money first. Didn't expect me on the verge of crying several times due to just epic moments. So you've never played the games. Do you know the lore? Is that why you're enjoying it? Because a lot of people really don't like the animated series. Hello, Bob Jeff. Bob Jeff says hi.
No.
I almost said Bob Jeff Joe says hi. My brain didn't want to function. Forgot to farm a restock on catalysts and reactors. Do you have Nightwave standing? Get some of Nightwave. Hope they fix Sirius and Orion deactivating it in Incarnate mode when you switch between them. Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday. You request recommendations. Should you get Final Fantasy or Baldur's Gate 3? That's a good question. Both of those are kind of suck up your life games. Getting used to Google AI saying really Prime. You really? That's the way I pronounce it. Gotta finish the Night Wave, might start on it tomorrow. Why does Series 3 have VFX on your screen but not mine? Great question. Your rig not do well? Is this a skill issue of your computational power? Games in your life, so that's no problem. So sorry, I'm stuck. Never been on that map, you don't think? Oh! We could have come and gotten you. I didn't know you were stuck. You don't know. Oh, I think they're in an ad. If they're not in an ad and you can hear me mushy, I'm gonna go out there and say female just because you specifically said that you need more female Warframe friends. I do try to get everybody's pronouns right the best I can. I usually default to they just when I don't know, to not offend people. I try to read into the context clues, but you don't know nowadays, so I do my best. If the players hate such peak of your But if the players hate such peak of a series, you're glad you watched it first before playing or diving into the lore so you could enjoy that masterpiece for what it was. See, that's the thing, though. If you don't know the lore, it's kind of a slap in the face to the players that like the game and the lore. That's why people don't like it. Even if it is good as a standalone, just like people like to say that the live-action Death Note was, like, a good movie by itself. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you make those decisions knowing that you are backhanding the fan base that got you to this point in the first place? Yeah, I didn't do the other weapon. Shooter. I'm still friggin' scrolling. I have all these.
No.
Good night. Yes, I can put on Fury and Pressure Point, and this is a main. This is a status weapon. I can click the status button. Some weaving wounds. Up some slash. Maybe. It comes potatoed. Well, mine do. Melee damage per status type. Could throw on a couple of other statuses like toxin and some viral going. Maybe we take off this one for now and throw on heat. Heat and viral sound pretty good. Still have 4 on that. Good to know, right? Yeah. I'm mad that I didn't realize that that's what that did. I'm sure you probably did tell me and I just didn't quite understand. On the subject of serious Orion bugs, use your content creator powers to make DE fix being completely unable to revive on the Rugrats. It's genuinely a major issue. I don't have creator powers. I mean, I am a creator, but it's not like it does anything. You have 2 parts for your Rally blueprint and chassis. You also have the Gyre blueprint and chassis. Okay, we're gonna go trade you some stuff. If you want, just so you can get a building. There's no pressure. If you want, agree to go down. Here. Not, yeah. So, I assumed you were stuck in advertisements when I'm asking this. Do you use female pronouns, Mushy? I just assumed by the way that you said you wanted more female friends. You do, okay. I do try to get everybody's pronouns right. A lot of the times I just default to they when I'm not sure. And I like to ask when I'm like, Okay, I also default to assuming that people are also male, because the majority of my audience is. So I usually use they, but like, secretly I just assume most people are men, unless stated otherwise. So, please bring forth if you are not, and you would like me to use specific pronouns, because I will do my best to remember. I have thousands of people I see every week. Ow, I just banged my leg. Bear with me. Ninja is male. Got it. Many Warframe streamers and people in missions come off as men. Most people in chat are here, at least. You're okay with they as well. Well, if I know, then I will use the correct ones. But, like, if I don't specifically ask, and you hear me using they, that is why. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am slamming microphones. Markoth is male. Okay.
Which victim just subscribed for 11
Victim,
months.
thank you for the Prime sub. Those are much appreciated. Don't worry, in my case, you're completely correct. It's flavored. Again, 80%? 75% of the people that come to hang out here are male. They have told me, and I can see my statistics. But I don't always know the ones that aren't. And some people switch. So it throws it all off when that happens. I'm not mad. It's not transphobia. I just mean, like, it's one more thing I gotta try to remember. That's all. It's nothing against any one individual. It's just more of a, please bear the fuck with me. So, yeah. Decidedly still male? Awesome. Good. I'm glad. That makes my life easier. Again, I wasn't trying to, like, call anybody out. Like, if you want to do you, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just one of those things where it's not you, it's 100% me, and I'm fishy brain. So, I am doing my best to try to remember everybody's everything. But usually, I'm pretty good about keeping up with that kind of stuff, because if something fascinates me, it never leaves my brain. Yeah. Okay. You have 2 parts for your rally, the blueprint and chassis. I should heavy systems and main blueprint. I mean systems and optics. It's one of the ones I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I do have 1 systems left. Oh, I'm glad I... Ugh. Alright, let me put that on the list of things I should probably go cracking for at some point. Systems. And then we were looking for Titania. I know I have... I just wrote tit. Fucking brain. It's been a while since I had my medication, okay? I almost took a 2nd dose today, but I didn't want to overdo it. What do you have / need for Titania? Yes, no? You said you also had the Gyre blueprint and chassis, so you want Gyre? Gyre's great. Gyre blueprint and chassis. Good fucking on you for that one, too. I need to go after Gyre stuff, apparently. I need Gyre, optics, and chat. That C almost looks like a check mark. It was so bad. Many Warframe streamers and people in mission come off as men. Ninja is male. Exceltra Prime Barrel. Probably. Exceltra's old enough that I was still going. Fucking controller. Barrel. Yes. It's called Creative License, and I'm not against creators taking things in different directions for sake of making an entertaining story. You don't get the concept of throwing a tissy fit over it not being exactly like the source material, so long as the final product is good and not changed for the sake of an agenda like black inclusion crap Disney's doing. Yeah, but like, it's really far off. If you're taking it and turning what makes certain characters what they're supposed to be, just for the sake of telling a very specific variant of a story, I don't know, man. That kind of ruins the whole purpose. At that point, just say it's inspired by. What would you like in turn for the prime parts? You have some extra prime pieces you don't use, and for the weapon blueprints. For you, nothing. You're early enough in the game, and honestly, you could probably use them for ducats, especially this time of year for Barrow, if you happen to have the digital TennoCon ticket. So, nothing. I want a brown ammo drum mod, or some equivalent of such thing. I also take fish. I don't know if I had said thank you to Victim for the Prime sub, but thank you. I'm pretty sure I did. Ember says, I'm female, but yeah, would assume most are not. Ember is female, okay. You never know, because some people have, like, effeminate sounding names, and then aren't female. And you're like, what the fuck? I can't tell with anyone unless you, like, specifically write girl or boy in your name, and even then, means nothing. It means nothing unless you tell me. Otherwise, I just use they, them when not knowing. Such prime barrel, do you have enough spare? Yes, a ninja. I can do that for you. I can help with cracking. Did that earlier. Need all for Titania. I don't think you have any for her. That. Titan is a lot better than just writing Tit. Alright, so I'll give you the first 2 pieces, and then you'll just need systems and blueprint after. So we'll do another trade. You have 11 plat. I don't want any of your plat. You can take that offer and shove it. I don't want any plat. You know what I use my plat for? Giving it away to other fucking people. So just imagine that I took it and then gave it right back to you, okay? Okay. Feels so bad. Mushy, I have 9,000 hours in this game. Please, this is giving me a reason to exist, okay? I don't think you understand. 9,000 hours. And 9 years of my life almost at this point. 8.5 years of my life. Dedicated to this. If I don't help people, I'm gonna go crazy. And give up on doing everything else. Shouldn't need plat subs will do. Don't, Edric. Nobody has to pay for anything. This is... Oops, you're already in a trading session. What the fuck happened there? Spear prime parts or Venato? No, I didn't go after any of those. Those were stuff I don't crack normally, and you've asked me for those before, I believe. You got done with a skirmish. Nice. Thank you so much, truly, but I'll definitely go relic cracking with you in turn. You don't have to. You're welcome to. I'm pretty sure I said systems and blueprint it. You can just double check that it was systems that you still needed, because I didn't write it down, and my brain is like, pew, 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 pew. Hi, Edric. By the way. No! Save that shit. No, I don't need any imprints. Brown mod. I'm telling you, I do giveaways for stuff like that. It sits in my inventory and does absolutely nothing. Please. Take it. It's burning. This is the equivalent of like $5 burning a hole in my pocket. Like, I don't need it. Well, I do need $5, but like not bad comparison. You just need the blueprints. Okay. Were there any weapons you might want to try? Or another Warframe? Do you have Wisp? You said you don't have any primes? Can I give you one of my favorites? Because Christine? What the fuck? Citrine? Who the fuck is Christine? Citrine doesn't have a prime yet. You don't remember asking for those specifically, be an abysmal. I know somebody asked for Spira, and I don't. Oops. And I don't have a lot of Spira. I know that that was asked for in the past. Yeah. See what I have? Fuck all. I'll put that down, because everybody's always asking me, what can I trade you? Spira... Ouch. Blade. Everybody's always like, what do you need? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't remember what the other thing was. Citrine Prime when? This year, I freaking hope. Yes, you're perfect with that. You don't have Citrine, though. Citrine. Ooh. I love Citrine. Ask for a sentient surge. What was the other one? I don't remember. Maybe Christine's one of the 1,000 Brits from the other night. Maybe. Goss? Yeah, I have Goss stuff. Goss, Gauss, however you want to pronounce it. So, if you see these numbers, it's because I don't go above 20. I literally just traded in one of each of those for the Goss pieces in 4 ducats, because my rule of thumb is if I grind for anything and I get more than 20 of it, anything above 20 can be traded in for ducats. I'm telling you, I play too much. I have a backlog of almost everything. So, the only thing to do for it is trade. I hope you're doing well, Mega. Maybe a wolf sledge? I do think I have wolf sledge pieces. Seems like someone hasn't taken their meds. Shut up, I only took one dose today and I've been awake for a while because they're still doing work on the stupid porch. So instead of tired, I'm zoomy, and there's no in between. I can't just exist. If I take a dose, I either end up exhausted by this point in the day or zoomy, and there's no in between. You'd think I have the zoomies when I take the stimulant. No. I have it when it's out of my freaking system. I have the zoomies. Because I took that stimulant over 12 hours ago, so it should be thoroughly out of my system by now, but no. It's dumb. It should be citrine and Calervo, the current rumor mill. Yeah, but who knows, because DE keeps throwing wrenches and shit. Have a pouch and 8 more blueprints. Be better off than I. Be honest, I completely forgot about the Steinax until he got his prime. Don't go anywhere, Mushy. I'm gonna... How are you already in a trade session? Why does it keep saying that? Oh, well, you're trading with somebody, and I don't know who it is. You do have the Exceltra Prime blueprint. Nice. Great weapon. Do you need the rest of it? Which Warframe was released after Steinax? Clairvaux was around the same time. I think Clairvaux was right before? I don't know. I don't know who was right after. Clairvaux for Christmas. They'll be printing money. Citrine's really popular, though. Don't sleep on her. Don't sleep on her. I think they're going to announce her at TennoCon. Why is your line on your screen but serious on your screen TE? Why are the frames still cursed? I don't know. I do, but what? Oh, you're trading with Marshmallow. I also have some stuff to help out. I'm gonna be honest, completely finish. If that's the case, scoot out of here and grab Ninja and trade them whatever it was they were asking for that I said I had. Yours was the Exceltra barrel, right? Yes. Did I remember? Citrine hasn't busted builds for sure. I fucking love Citrine. I built 90% of a cosplay. 95% of a cosplay. I'm still really proud of those shoes. I want to redo them again in the future, but like, I'm very proud of the heels and everything of those shoes. They came out fucking awesome. I don't know if anybody saw the finished result for those. It doesn't always do this. Open photos. Who fucking cares how you open it? Just open it! Look at him! I'm so proud of these. You won't see the green part when they were on my foot, and there's a zipper in the back that I would like to change out for a different zipper, but I was very proud of these shoes because I don't know if I have the before. I do have the before and after. This is what they looked like when I started, and this is what I look like when they ended, and I was very proud of these, and I can fucking walk in them. can't. I was gonna show you the helmet too, but it has my window. There's this, which I'm also really proud of, which is part of the Cigna. Here's another picture of the shoes. It's a picture of the shoulder armor and the arm, the parts that goes on my arm. And the shit ton of crystals I only used some of. And the giant crystal. And another angle of the giant crystal. I'm not bringing any of it with me. Because I panic and Anakin'd out of doing the cosplay contest again. What I am going to do, though, is use that same color scheme and maybe dye a dress. There's a fancy dinner thing that DE is doing for creators. I'm not giving too much information because I don't know how much is public or allowed to be public, but like there's a fancy thing and we need like fancy dresses and fancy outfits. It's recommended. It's not mandatory. But you give me an opportunity to feel like a fairy princess, and I'm gonna take it because I can't dress up in a big fancy gown. I didn't go ball gown style, but like I can't do a fancy outfit on the regular. So if you give me, we trade for 2 barrels. Why? I don't trade so that people can sell stuff. So unless it's for you and someone else, there should be no need for 2 barrels. What if you're gonna go on a big stage in front of thousands of people alongside other cosplay of varying quality, no pressure? Yeah. Like I've done 2 times in the past, and then panicked last year, and then already panicked this year, and I honestly ran out of time. Like, yes, I could still get it done, because it's literally just sewing the bodysuit and some paint. But, like, I'm not comfortable with everything. I'm not comfortable with myself. I'm not comfortable with some of the quality of some of the stuff. So I just went, nope. And even though I applied, I ended up just backing out. I wanted to ask if you had a spare Harrow Prime systems. I don't know what I have for Harrow. But yes, I trade people so that they can have stuff for their account, not to make sets to sell. Because then that defeats the purpose for other people to get the stuff that they need from the community. If you're giving it to somebody else, I go off of the honor system. Like, I don't need you to verify or anything, but yeah. Panic and Skywalker did. Okay, perfect then. You were trying to get Volt as well because you already have the blueprint. Volt? I should have Volt. Ready to trade Plat for Prime. What? What are you talking about, Hypergreen? Keep them at the moment too valuable because they are truly not earnable in any way at all currently. Boyfriend is telling you to keep yours, but you want to try and get something. Well, I mean, you're definitely welcome to crack relics that you have, Mushi, if you're trying to get something specific, but I can understand why he wants you to keep them. Because they're, you know, harder to get. Thank you. I should have Volt stuff. Just gonna big Sirius and Orion receive carpet covering the huge area. Your squad is determined to go down everywhere but there. 4 Prime. Oh shit. Yes, Hypergreed. What do you need for Volt? Because I have everything but the neuroptics. But we can always go after the neuroptics. So. How about hear me out? Take as long as you need for whatever cosplay you're working on so that shit comes out absolutely perfect regardless of how long it takes. Yeah, but it'll never get done that way. I took a whole fucking year off of doing pretty much everything art related. If you're doing trade, can I raid your storage a bit? Maybe I'll trade you interesting goodies for giveaways. Yeah, what do you need, Mega? I just have the blueprints, so going after Neuros are okay. Okay, so I'll give you chassis and systems for now. You don't need that? Okay. And then I'll give you a full trade's worth of shit. Want a wisp set? Give you a wisp. I don't know if you need her, but she's beautiful and I love her. And I've done a wisp cosplay before too. Limbo. You have wisp? You have wisp prime? Always maybe, thank you so much.
Always _ maybe just subscribed.
Well then. Fuck me sideways. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a mood with mine. Yeah, you do your boyfriend home to get them. Okay, Limbo. I don't know what I have for Limbo. I know he likes to run low. I do have enough. Limbo, Neuroptics, and Chassis is running low, though. Limbo, Neuroptics, and Chassis. Most of the prime frames are with help of him. Kira cursing. Who did this to her? I thought this was a PG-13 stream. You thought wrong, Edric. I've upgraded. Or downgraded. It depends on who you're talking to. No, I'm in the mood. I have the zoomies, and it's not stopping right now because maybe... I went a few days without my medication and then took my medication this morning, and I think I'm having the after effects of actually being medicated again today. I don't know. You can make it worth your while. What do you need from Limbo? Even if it takes years, art takes time. I know. I took like a year off. I didn't write Volt down. Cora, Trinity, or Harrow. I hate to ask because you've given so much already. I'm literally asking you to ask me. Like, do you see how many copies of this shit I have? Too goddamn many. Trinity? I don't know. That one actually might be getting low. I lied, it's not. You can have Trinity, and then you said Harrow. That one also I haven't checked on. I don't. Nope, that one has a shit ton. So, if you want to do another trade, or 2 more trades technically, I can trade you what you need. But that's up to you. I understand that this takes a lot of stuff out of the game for people going after that many relics. So, it's up to you if you want to keep going. I am perfectly fine doing so. Yeah, sure, Mega. Whatever you need. Mega, what's your in-game name again? Sorry. You have Cora's chassis already. Also, she's pretty, that's why. Okay, so... Did you have anything for Trinity? Oops. Da, da, da. Do you need all of her? Some of her? None of her? What are we looking at here? Have chassis. Don't want to give me something vulgar. Yeah. No, I see that. What else did you need? Mushy. You should be out of ads now, yes? Okay. I don't ask this often. But if anybody wants to gift a sub, Mushi could use one. Just put it out there. Thank you, Mega. Have some confetti. I know it's not much, but... Alright, I'm gonna get Hypergreed his stuff so that I can get him out of here, and then we will go back and finish the things. Because you said you needed all of Boar, right? All of the pieces. It's the last of my shit. Sorry. What the fuck, brain. You know what I really want to do? I want to go out to my trunk and get the dresses because I didn't bring them inside like a dingus. And I want to start dyeing one of them. It's so freaking pretty. I felt like a fairy princess. Has sequins all over like the chest and upper back. And then sure. It had like big billowy, not billowy, like flowy sleeves that like tapered. Floor length. It's beautiful. I want to go in with like fabric dye and just dye it really pretty colors. Pumpkin Nurse Alia. Pumpkin Nurse, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, let's get Mushi more stuff. Did you have anything for Harrow? I know you said no, that you had that you didn't need any. You needed everything for Trinity. Hello, Sovereign. How are you? Harry. Harrow? Come on, brain. So you have nothing for Harrow. And you didn't have anything for Trinity either? Because we're gonna have to do one more trade if that's the case. Dark Blast has been here for 3 years, 6 months, 18 days, 18 hours. Crazy. Mega, 3 years, 1 month. 29, basically 2 months. It's like almost 3 years, 2 months. Seriously, Mega, thank you very much for giving Mushi a sub. I don't like to ask often, but size of chassis, you have nothing Trinity. Okay, because I just gave that to you. And so now it's just the Harrow main blueprint. Currently contemplating the multifaceted avenues of being... Hold on. Friend-zoned. So... Been there. For a very, very, very long time. I was friend-zoned with benefits, which almost hurts more. Because you can't move on. But I do understand. Since I was in love with someone for 10 years before things changed. It's the worst. Yeah. I don't know. Best friend zoned with benefits is a hard pill to swallow. Friend zoned with benefits is really, really hard. Is really, really hard. We are actually dating now, officially, but it's, yeah. So for those, I realize there's actually a lot of people here who probably haven't heard the story. Hi, I've been in love with my best friend for a very long time. And we've been more than friends for a while, but I have a question. How old are you, if you're okay with if you're okay with answering? I'm 31. A lot of people think I'm younger by my voice and how I speak, but I'm 31. And no, I don't mind. And the individual I am referring to is going to be 40 soon. So, there's an 8-year age gap. The Arcoplasma doesn't have a prime. I was gonna offer that one. Damn it, woman, stop being 7 years older than me. It was very really prime. Twins are done. Nice. You could use one. Hope that wasn't too much. Sure. Do you need all of your Relly? Because I don't have all of her anymore. I just gave... Oh, no, I do still have all of her. Never mind. I do have all of her. I'm just getting really close. She's 29 with 2 years of practice. Yeah. Listen. I'm not one of those where it's like, I have to hide my age, or I'm worried about getting old. Getting old is a privilege. I am one of those people. Also... Joe's 10-year-old nephew told me that I looked 18 the other day, and I was like, thank you! And I was like, I'll take that as a compliment, and he looked at me funny, and I was like, that's a compliment? And he was like, why? And I was like, because people like to try to look younger than they actually are, and I was like, you know how old I am, right? And he goes, 32, and I was like, yeah, I'll be 32 soon enough. And he's like, but you look 18. And I was like, thanks, bud. I'll take it. I appreciate it. Mouths of babes. I just thought it was hilarious because he's only 10 and he was just like, you look 18. I was like, all right. I don't, because my under eyes are like permanently several shades darker than the rest of me. But other than that, 7 years old, she's like 12 years older than me. But you do really sound young. I get that a lot. That's why I said it, Mushy. I get told that I sound like 24. It's usually around the age that people guess. But, yeah. I'm 7 years old. You have base Urelli, but not her prime. Okay. Any weapons, Mushy, to fill out the last trade? For now, at least. That you might want? Get the Guandao. You like pole arms? It's my favorite pole arm. Can't stop yawning. That sucks. Don't do that. She'll be eternally blank years older, younger than you, and you can be nothing young about it. Yeah. So this is one of those things where I love thinking about this. There will never be any new people older than you. Because only people that are younger than you are being born. And then another thing that gets me every once in a while that I think about it is, right now, you are the oldest you have ever been, and the youngest you will ever be again. It just fucking messes with my head. You're guessing just younger than me, turns out just older. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of people... I don't know if it's the avatar or just the sound of my voice or how I speak. I don't know. I was also extremely sheltered for a really long time. Not like Amish sheltered, but just didn't get out a lot, didn't have a lot of friends. So that probably has a toll on the way that I speak. I thought it's hard. Yep. This is true, unfortunately. Yeah. Soma Prime or Glaive? Soma is a good question. I don't know. That one gets asked for a lot. Hold on. This is a trick. Put a space before, and then all the Axamades and other things will be blocked off. I don't. Why does it say... I do. But then they're not... Maybe Soma doesn't like to do it that way because it's dumb. All the other ones let me do it that way. I don't know. Yeah, Soma's just dumb. There you go. Fell asleep, Vader. It's okay. You're too tired for metaphysical stuff right now. Welcome to my brain all the time. There are only 2 days of your life that are not roughly 24 hours. The shortest days in life are the days off from work. So, my birthday lands on November 1st, and there have been times where I've actually had leap year, not leap year, daylight savings land on my birthday. So I got 25 hours of me instead of 24, which is always fun. Who did I say I still needed to trade to? Somebody quirky wanted stuff. Raiding inventories, apparently. Alright, dark. How are there more people watching this than when I'm actually playing the game? Guys just like to see what's in my inventory. Samurai. 7090. 7090. Mega says, yes, you. Are you online? I didn't see you on my friends list, and I was asking what your in-game name was, and you may have told me, but I didn't see it. Your birthday is Christmas Day. That sucks. Kind of a ripoff. Yes, it is. I grew up... Well, not grew up. My best friend in high school, who I don't talk to anymore, him and his twin... Boodaloo. I don't know where that Boodaloo came from, but... You're probably an ad? Nah, maybe. Did you... Mega, why the fuck did you sub someone else when you're not subbed yourself? Alright, I'm asking again. I'm asking again for someone to step forward, because Mega's a dunderhead. I almost said dung-dung, because I was calling you a dum-dum and a dunderhead at the same time. You're a dung-dung. Is a dunderhead, and gave someone else a gifted sub, but they're not subbed themselves. Somebody fix it. You leave me out of this? Fuck you, Mega. I grew up with someone whose birthday was Christmas. So my best friend and his twin sibling's birthday was like 2 weeks before Christmas, and I always made sure to get them separate gifts because I thought that was unfair to be like, here's your birthday Christmas gift. Wait a second, I may have $8. I may not. Hey, don't spend the money if you're on your last $8, okay? I know how that is. I shouldn't have even thrift shop today. I'm right there with you. But, like, if you have extra, tell Mega to go shove it by gifting them a sub. Is Warframe fun? Yes. Sovereign. Well, okay. I might be biased, but god damn it. Okay, that's also hilarious. Mushi gifted Mega a sub and Mega gifted Mushi a sub, and I think that's really funny. But you shouldn't be doing that. I love the Mushi is paying forward the sub they got from Mega to Mega. I feel like a screenshot. That's hilarious. I don't know if you guys can see that it says that, but that is really funny to me. Okay. I was supposed to come out... I was supposed to come out on New Year's, which is already the birthday of one of your aunts, so you chill till the 9th. I was supposed to come out on Halloween! My mom was in the hospital, and then I was like, nah, we'll keep it 2 separate days, and I was born in the middle of November 1st. Funny story. Apparently my mom is like a pro at pushing out kids. Not that anybody needs to know this information, but I think it's hilarious. The doctor left to go on lunch. And my mom was in labor. And I was already crowning. And they were waiting on the doctor to come back from lunch. Because it was about 10 minutes between when they started and when I was actually out, because I was already like ready to go, apparently. And so they told my mom when it came to my sister, they're like, don't worry, we're not leaving the floor. We heard how it was for your first pregnancy and how crazy fast you are. The doctor was like reminding my mom, I'm not leaving the floor. I'm not going to lunch. I'm not helping anyone else. I literally won't leave the floor. And it was 2 pushes with my sister. The only time in my goddamn life I hope I'm exactly like my mom is that situation right there. And I really hope my sister is exactly like our mom for that situation right there, because she's having her baby in August. At the end of August, she's due. I don't remember what you wanted. I'm sitting here and I don't remember what you wanted. I know Mega wants Limbo. You wanted something else. I don't fucking know. Had the $8 and happened to be fair. You didn't think it would go through and you just chanced it. You're really... Okay. It's my last Ureli systems, but I already put that on the list. Am I still on the gift sub list? Yes. Yes, there are like 4 people, I think, on the would like to be gifted a sub list. Dark Blast, Cyan Grey Foxed, Stephen Lawyers, and the Wasted Bandit are on the would like to be sub list. If people have more money and want to do stuff like that, it's in the Ask the Goldfish channel of the Discord, or I can just copy and paste their names here if you genuinely want to. I don't really like asking for this kind of stuff, but bills are tight. I just spent $46 at the Goodwill, so granted I got like a bunch of things, but yeah. Pet should be there on the 30th. Apparently there was a delay, but the photo paper is there to be picked up. Cool. Maybe I will send Joe, because I don't want to leave the house again. I should have gone there today and checked, but I didn't. Really be yelling at Kira for calling it out anyway. Yeah. Wait, should I be calling it out because of you or calling out Mushy in the first place? I don't like to do that. I don't like to be like, gift that person. But like, times are tough. I just traded Dark Samurai, right? Now we have to trade Mega, and Mega wanted Limbo. And you said you needed certain parts of Limbo, but, don't remember what you said. Or if you needed all of Limbo. All I heard was, worth my while. Scroll up. In your messages. Anything for Limbo. I can make neuroptics and chassis. Of course, the 2 pieces I don't have a shit ton of. James, thank you for the Prime sub.
James Showing 91 just subscribed for 51 months.
I really appreciate it. We really, 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 really appreciate it. It's getting increasingly difficult just to keep your eyes open. You should go to bed then, Flavored. Only have $12 to spare. Stop spending money then. I have... Okay. So after everybody has done all of the things, and things have been crazy this month, I'm up about $100, but I still have to put my rent on my credit card. That's where I'm at right now. No, you asked for mushy, then called me out for gifting while unsubbed. Yeah. Do you need anything else, Mega, besides Limbo? Only missing Oberon, Banshee, and Anaros Prime. You can focus on getting the normal ones. I don't know what I have for Oberon. Enough. I actually don't know what I have for Banshee because I'm a freaking hater. I have enough. And then Anaros. I have plenty of Anaros. Still pissed I can't help anymore. You and me freaking both, Marshmallow. It's killing my bottom line. What's Warframe like without the stream? Still fun. I played for multiple years. 3+ years before I even started streaming. So I've been playing since, yeah, so almost 3 years before I started streaming, and I loved it. I used to get like an itch to want to play more. I don't have that as much now, but I'm also 9,000 goddamn hours in. So, what do you want and need for them? Nothing. Just random prime junk. We good? If so, I'm gonna cook this new prime. I don't want your platinum! What else do you need, Mega? Do you need any of the ships? You got a parallax? You need some mods? I don't need your platinum. Your prime stuff of equal ducat value. I don't even do the equal ducat part anymore. I don't even go that crazy anymore. I just say prime piece for prime piece, and then sometimes I don't even care. That tiny little ship people have, it looks like a bubble. I don't know what that one's called. Worm or Death Cube? Good questions. Worm. Worm, I have a whole set. Do you need all of Worm? Or part of Worm? Put that on the list. You hear that? She doesn't need your stinking ducats. Give her all the plat. I don't need the plat, you dinguses. Do not need the blueprint. Okay. What do you need for Death Cube? All you play is Dante if you ever want an overshield support. Guess your comments aren't going through. No, I see them. You said freaking water. Banshee Prime looks so pretty. You love the primes almost purely for fashion. When we were going into the mission before, I was just thinking, these people are really far because I've never seen these freaking ships. You have the blueprint and the carapace. Okay, so I'll give you the cerebrum and then we can trade again and I'll give you the systems. I don't want your shit though. No, I can see it, Mushy. You're fine. It's all good. I can't always get to all of the messages and my brain is not staying in place right now. It is jumping all over and I can't make it stop. So I'm kind of just running with it and doing my best. So it's on me, not on you. I'm stupid zoomy. Like, zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. And I don't know why. Cerebrum. You said you had the carapace and the blueprint, and I just gave you the cerebrum, and so you need the systems. Your mind's like that most of the time. Yeah, I found out it's ADHD, but I don't want your fucking plat. Parallax air support is goated. Yes, it is my favorite by far. Give her rare fish. I do like rare fish. Not that I need any more at this point, but anything I don't need to go get. You're not gonna listen, are you? How many banshees do you have, both frames and noggles? I have well over 400 noggles. I don't know exactly how many. It's probably closer to 500. And I have 71, I think. 70, 71 banshees, and then a banshee prime with 320 forma. What's considered a rare? Oh, I just like fish in general. It doesn't have to be rare. It's just been a running joke always, maybe because I hate fishing in this game. I don't like really fishing in any game. So, whatever. He's not gonna listen. Mega's not gonna listen. Motherfucker. I don't really like fishing in any game, so it's just been a running joke. Sorry, how many forma? Okay. You don't need to do any of this, but I have 320 forma on my Banshee Prime because every time I run a charity stream, which I have one scheduled for the end of next month, every time I run a charity stream, I let people pay $25 to force me to put another forma on my Banshee, and then my dumbass opened my big fat mouth and said, for $1,000. No, for $5,000, I'd put 1,000 forma on Banshee. I was like, I'll put 1,000 forma on Banshee if someone gave me $5,000. Well, Malchior, who hasn't shown up in a couple of days, he called me out on my bluff, gave me $1,000, and said, get started. So 200 of those fuckers is because of him. The rest are charity. I don't like Banshee. Chat knows I don't like Banshee. It's become a running joke. So, yeah. Mega! Stop it! Meeple Boom!
Mega Thunder Thumb Jr. gifted a tier 1
That's
subscription.
Omniforma is live. Damn, you know what I could do with $1,000? Yeah. Well, you mean 1,000 forma or $1,000? Because both are crazy. I'm gonna save $25 for the next charity stream. Go for it! Keep adding to the ridiculous amount. So people, I also let people force me to level up one of the 70 plus regular Banshees as well. So I have several regular Banshees that are also at 30. So it almost feels like I've technically done even more. But yeah, I let people pay to do that because good charity incentives. I actually like Banshee. Warframe am I using right now is Gyre Prime. I don't remember what you wanted. It should be a prestige at this point. That is the prestige. Alright, you asked for bullshit and my brain don't remember shit. Okay, do you have pieces for any of those? Because I don't want to give you shit you already have. Stuff, the things. I had some sugar. I think that's why I don't think it's just lack of ADHD meds. I think it's because I had like 1/4 of a box of brownies. Just like regular double chocolate brownies. Nothing special to them, but like, I think it's the sugar. I haven't had a lot. And I had ice cream yesterday. because of all of the chaos with the job we were doing, Joe took me out for food. And then we drove and got ice cream too. And this man, for some reason, he always gets chocolate ice cream with M&Ms. He never gets anything else. It's like a rare occasion if he maybe gets sprinkles, but like it's chocolate ice cream M&Ms. So we go to the place that he likes to go to, and I got a cake batter ice cream, which is a vanilla-based ice cream that has chunks of cake and fudge swirl in it. It's fucking delicious. I like to change it up, but he always likes the exact same thing. You have the main blueprint for Naros and none of the rest. And then he's driving. I offered to drive, but he said no because his ice cream was melting badly. This man, the entire time you don't have to give me sculptures, just brown. I usually do prime pieces for prime pieces, so if you want to do that, that's fine. If you just have prime junk, that is much more appreciated than your sculptures, which you can trade in for endo, and I don't need endo. I have 1.5 million endo. So he's literally, like, trying to salvage his ice cream, because this place, when you ask for a small, you get 2 and a little bit for scoops. So he's over there trying to drive and keep his chocolate ice cream from melting all over the place. And I'm over there, mine's perfectly fine, and he's just like, the whole thing. I was trying to protect it for a little while, and then he just goes, give me. Poor man, it was melting everywhere. It was all down his hand, it landed on his shorts. So funny. I could live off $1,000 a year. Well, that's 2 very different currencies though, DMX. Like, if you could live off of $1,000 a year, I can't even live off of $1,000 a month. My bare minimum bills are about $2,200. So. No, Vader. I'm not too sure if you know, but do you know how to grind Railjack experience? Your MR13 and low key forgot where to do grind Railjack. If you open up your navigation screen, in the top right hand corner, there's a rectangle that looks like a Railjack. If you click on that rectangle, it will take you to the Railjack missions. I've already thoroughly forgotten what I've traded you. Fuck. We were on... Banshee. And you needed the chassis. Pretty sure. I don't know if it was the chassis or systems. Fuck. I was trying to hold the information, and nope. You know that you were wondering what's the fastest for it. The exterminate missions, I believe, are the fastest. Did you have any? You said you didn't have anything for Oberon? If chocolates roll in the freezer. Why does it sound like the mother of kids when she asks for extra cake? Oh, they've already gotten some. None? Okay. That's the correct piece you still need, right? Is the chassis. If you could just look, because like I said, a little bit of sugar. No second dose of medication today. Brain is struggling to stay on topic. At least with this job, it doesn't matter. I can just ask for help. Okay. Thank God. Ooh, dryer pieces. Sweet. Cool. Bowl of ice cream acquired. Nice. I didn't even notice you spelt it wrong because I'm constantly just auto-correcting for people when I'm reading, so I didn't even realize. The apartment. The reason is also you don't pay for the apartment you live with your dad. If you had an apartment, you need $1,000 a month. Ah! Ooh, if I didn't have to pay rent, I'd be swimming in money. If I didn't have to pay rent, I would be the richest bitch in town. Not really, but I would be sleeping easy. Rent takes up the majority of my money, literally. Like, unfortunately, more than half. Even though I averaged $3,400 a month last year. Yeah, rent is literally more than half my income. When rent is supposed to be 1/3. And I have not made it, not a single month this year have I made it close to that. This month is the closest it has been. But I still haven't even hit over $3,000 this month, so it's just one of those things where the whole first half of this year, I've made about $1,000 less than I usually do per month, on average. Which just sucks. Too bad Dragonblade isn't here to buy stuff off a throne. That's how I'd probably fuck with your hustle battle now. Probably. But he's already spent a lot, and he was the reason why I could actually go on an adventure and go to some thrift stores today. And I only bought stuff from Goodwill, but it was a big old clump. I got, I think, like 7 dresses, maybe? Don't tell Joe. And I spent like $46 out of the 200 that him and Violet budgeted for me to get clothes and my nails done before TennoCon. And I haven't gotten my nails done in, I want to say, like 5 years, maybe? Or more? I think it's been more. So I really just wanted to get them done before TennoCon. Damn, rent's expensive in America. Yeah, and I'm in one of the cheapest places. And we're not even talking about the amount of bedrooms. Like, I'm still in one of the cheapest places. Like, you cannot even find a studio for under $1,100 right now. So I'm only paying $600 more than a studio, and I have a 3-bedroom. Like, I am pushing the limit on what you can even get at a 3-bedroom. Trust me, they are slim fucking pickings. I went to go look at one recently that was 3-bedroom, and it's about half the size of this one, which is crazy. It was like $250 less, but I pay almost $1,800 a month, and every time I have to put it on my credit card, like I'm going to do in 2 days, or 3 days, so it triggers for the following month, because fuck me. It's like $1,840 or something like that. So it ends up being a little bit more than $1,800. Which is just stupid. Yes, Mega, what can I do for you? Did you still need stuff? That should be illegal. To charge that much for rent? Yeah. Hexus Von Spade, thank you very much for the follow. I'm gonna sneeze. Hexapedia. You have your old Twitch account back. Nice. I'm still working on the lotto win to get you. You gotta wait a bit longer before you get a house for pancakes. Who was I telling? I was telling this to Joe's boss, and Joe's boss was like, how would Joe feel about that? And then Joe goes, he doesn't have to live there, he just wants pancakes. And I was like, exactly, he's buying me a house for me, and then I just make him pancakes whenever he wants. Rate my look. I don't know where you are. Where are you? That's mushy. It's a little too bright for me, but you kind of look like Gundam, I guess. I don't know. Your colors are well neon. Both of them are pretty by themselves, but I'm not sure I like them together, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I think that's everybody. Everybody got everything that they needed. Stream keeps breaking on you every 20 seconds. Looks like IT issues. That sucks, Savant. If you're still here, good luck. But yeah. Like I said, after rent, utilities, internet, which is a necessity because of my job. Technically I pay for Crunchyroll and YouTube Premium, which I shouldn't have to pay for, but good God, Joe watches so much goddamn YouTube. I don't want to watch the ads when he's over. Like, that is the main reason for paying for YouTube Premium. Like, I don't want to watch his advertisements when he's here. I watch YouTube as well, which is why it gets used as, like, a business expense, because I get more efficient at my job using that, but, like, yeah. Thankfully, my taxes aren't crazy, but yeah. It doesn't really work like that because we're watching stuff from, like, the Xbox and whatnot, Vader. It's not on the computer, so ad blockers don't work like that. And same thing with Bacon. I'm answering the question at the same time. I think she doesn't know M. Bison. I don't know what that means. Get help from a friend and get free pancakes. It's a win-win for me, says James. Get to help Fran. I want a house so bad, but it is not in the cards. I don't think I will ever own a home. The fuck, Sana? Did you just take a shit? Like, she has the zoomies. Her and I are living on the same brain wavelengths here. Still waiting for your tortoise Umbra from a giveaway last year. What? I know I'm behind on giveaways, but I have no idea what you're asking for. And there she goes. Well, that was the other cat. Oh no, Sana just jumped after her. Kayla's getting EP. Either that or the meds are wearing off. No, my meds wore off hours and hours and hours ago. They only... So, Ritalin only really lasts in your system for like 5 to 6 hours before it starts to like not be as effective. I took that shit like 14 hours ago. I think the sugar... I think I'm having a crash from the sugar. Yes, Marshmallow. What can I do you for? I might, Marshmallow, actually have a sponsorship for you in the near future for the Doom something game that I can't think of the name of, that I'm gonna have a sponsorship for on Twitch and possibly off of Twitch, because I already sent the email, but we'll see. That one's not 100% confirmed. Scroll up. What want? Scroll up doesn't work. We'll get you now. You just want me to see your fashion. Very bright. Very, very bright. What is it called? Constellations, sponsorships. Doomsday Last Survivors. I don't know if I've done that one with Stream Elements before, but I might have a second sponsorship. So, like, they have their Twitch one, and then I got offered one in my DMs at the same time, so. The Twitch one just does, like, the banner around the channel, and then that is based off of how many people actually watch. But then I got another one in my email that I said yes to, so I'm gonna wait to hear back from them about possibly having it so that you guys can download, and then based off of the US and Europe I get paid for downloads of the game. What do I call you? Me? Kira? Kayla? Kime? Quinoa? Chi-Chi? Whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. Nobody in chat actually calls me Chi-Chi, but that is my actual nickname. Kayla is my first name. Kira, Kidada. Kidada Hime is a little long, but whatever you want. I want to do the Doomsday right before the bullshit with them started. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't catch into that one. So maybe it was for the best. Because I have another one, like I said, they sent it to my DMs, but I gotta double check and go back and see. Because I definitely applied for it. Call me whatever you want. Okay, Donkey Bench. See, I used to say you can call me whatever you want. Whatever is easier for you is fine by me. And then Wainbow was one of the people who has been a long time viewer of this channel, was like, so I can call you Bob? And I was like, you can call me whatever you want. And so now I'll say that, and he'll also say, well, people can call you Bob. Are we in for sure? More grinding. I think it's literally just download the game. Like, you don't even have to play for that one. But we'll see. Figured I'd just let you know, because stupid Stream Elements still doesn't have any new one. Chi-Chi. C-H-I-C-H-I is my nickname that my now boyfriend's nephew gave me when he was 2, turning 3 years old. I think it's because in their house they would say she a lot, like she's over there, she'll go get this. But for a while, for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, he called me Chi when he was really little, and we couldn't figure out why exactly. And then not long after that, it became Chi-Chi, and it's just stuck. When he was about 3, I looked back in Joe's truck, and I was like, because Dom was in the back seat of the truck, and I go, can you say Kayla? And he gives me a shit-eating grin and just shakes his head no. And he's already called me Chi-Chi a whole bunch of times by then. Like, he knows how to talk. But he refused to say Kayla, and I was like, you little fucker. Just with this, like, big old shit-eating grin, like, nope, I'm not saying that. It's not your name. It's Chi-Chi. So now Joe's sister, like, exclusively calls me Chi-Chi. I haven't heard her say my actual first name in years. She, like, assigns my presents to Chi-Chi. When Joe's trying to get my attention, he'll go, Chi-Chi! Especially if, like, I can't hear him, and he knows I'm not gonna be able to hear him at that time, he'll be like, Chi-Chi! A kid, Mr. Understanding she for Chi as your name, and it has determined it is your name. Best origin you've heard. Yeah. So that has been, and then, like I said, it went from Chi to Chi-Chi very quickly. And it's just been Chi-Chi for 7+ years. At this point, like, basically when he started being capable of talking. So it's been like 7 or so years now that that has been my nickname. I figured it out, like, a while after that. Like, I think he did it because they never really said Kayla. Like, they'll just say, oh yeah, she's over there, or whatever, and I think that's where it came from. But that's only a guess. Chi-Chi, doesn't that mean Deshaun is called Goku? You know what's really funny? Chi-Chi is another term for booba. And I believe Spanish. And I am well endowed. So I think that's hilarious, but that's obviously not where it came from because he's a child when he started calling me this. That is such a dirty... mirror, and there's a little too much of me. I mean, I'd show you... Do I just show you guys, like, my shape? I mean, I know I've shown before with the... There is a picture of me I've pulled up on stream already, so we're not going to show you the one in the fancy dress, just in case I end up using that one. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Ta-da! This is about as far as chat has seen of me, so... Wasn't joking. Makes it really hard to shop for outfits. I scraped my knee not long before going to TennoCon, if you can't see the giant scrape on my pale ass legs. Guys, I have a really big yellow head. Your eyes were blinded. Technically, if you were here maybe 5 years ago, not long after I first started streaming, I want to say maybe a year into me streaming, which would have been about 5-ish years ago, you did catch a glimpse of my eyebrow one time, and then I also let somebody, I think I showed chat, like, what my actual iris looks like. But that's it, because I was trying to show, I have a very similar colored eye to the avatar. Also, if you wanted to see a Warframe background, this was TennoCon, 2 years ago. So this would have been like 2024's TennoCon. This is like their Cetus market where you could go and get food. Then stand in for photos. I did take a picture of like the dress, but you can't tell how awesome that dress looked because the mirror at this Goodwill was disgusting. I'm a little heavier than this now. By like 10 pounds, 15 pounds. But it is what it is. Finding hats must be expensive. Oh yeah, gotta get a custom fit for that big old yellow noggin. But yeah, if I keep going back to Stream Elements, they don't have anything for sponsorships, and it makes me sad. They just tell everybody go to GrabTap. But GrabTap's being dumb, because if I explore GrabTap and I'm logged into my account and I go down to the rewards, there's fucking nothing. I can't change in my 40,000 points, which should be a $40 gift card. And I also can't participate in any new games, so... Stream Elements is making me sad, and I have 2 sponsorships through them that were already supposed to be processed, and they haven't sent me my money. You know what? I'm gonna... Where is the Get Help button? Invitation, campaign extension... Sponsorships not paying out. What the fuck did I just write? I wrote Sonposserhips. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste the word. This is what I just typed. That does not say sponsorships. My friggin' brain didn't even try. Sponsorships. Spawn. Spawn. No, look what I wrote! Son Posser Sips. Fucking baloney. I don't know what my hands were doing. Because there's still $110 in previous sponsorships from Stream Elements that are being freaking dumb and have not paid out, unfortunately. Damn those. Not paying Kayla her due. Yeah. Well, one of them was supposed to be paid out. Let's show you exactly. There was a $50 one for ExpressVPN that should have been paid out June 23rd. Not too bad. They're never usually this late. And the Arknight Enfield one from May 31st. There were also ones down here in this style, which the fairies there. They're supposed to be gifted subs that also didn't get gifted out. There should have been, because they keep not working, a grand total of 5 gifted subs that should have happened and didn't because they're dumb. So it's just annoying. I'm getting kind of tired. I have a really long day tomorrow with the drops, so that start in 6 hours. Chess stream soon. Yeah, I was supposed to do that today. Chess stream before I go to TennoCon. I just don't know when I plan to start it. Big day tomorrow for you. Great being here as always. Thank you for hanging out, Ninja. Also, Kira, new set tomorrow. Yes. Yeah. I don't know what time it triggers. I thought it said the 29th, but I don't know when. Chess stream was after TennoCon. Was it? I'd be fine with it being after, but I thought we were supposed to do it before. I originally was thinking today, and then I got sidetracked. And I just wanted a day out of the house, because I'm going to be streaming a fuck ton this week. I'm going to try to pull 12-hour days most of this week. Obviously today not included, but batteries not included. I should not have sugar. Ever. I had all these double chocolate fudge brownies before stream. Says the 30th and the reset's always 8 a.m. Mine said the 29th. Which would make sense if yours says the 30th, but now I need to go look. Now I'm curious. That's Instagram. That's not the right button. Mine originally said the 29th, but I don't know when. Finally played the old Peace Quest. It was interesting. You didn't play that until now, Ragnar? That's a long wait. It's definitely not now, which is annoying. It says... Yeah, release on the 29th, but does it say when? New Everyday Wonders booster pack releases on the 29th. Yeah, it doesn't give me an exact... It just says availability pages, periods, and details subject to change without warning. I hope there's a whooper in it, because that'll make the kid happy. I'm missing one card from Paradox Drive. One non-full art card. But unfortunately, it's worth 500 points. We're gonna get it right now while I'm sitting here complaining about it. That'd be hilarious. Nope. I got the Halucha, which I already have. I have one card that I'm missing from this set. For the base set. It's annoying, but it's 500 points and I only have 245 points. It's the Koraidon EX, which I now have on my list, but it's a 4 diamond rarity. And I'm now trying to save up all of my speed ups, because I'm going to do the same thing that I did with this pack, and I'm not going to open any packs until I can hang out with Joe's nephew, and then he can open packs with me. So I'll only do wonder picks, and I'll just keep opening from the older packs for the dailies until I can save up all of my wonder picks, all my speed ups. It's probably gonna move, but I'm gonna click the same spot that it's in. Come on! Damn it. Did it move over one? I just had a wonder pick option for literally the card I'm missing and I didn't get it. Nope, it went up. I don't want to go to bed, but I'm also getting kind of tired. And I want to stream all day tomorrow. I'm not necessarily going to be playing Warframe all day, but I am going to be in the Warframe category. I think I want to dye the dress. Or work on the Shazin. What do you guys think? What should I do? You're also missing the Koraidon, and you have 2 Miraidon. It's literally the only one I'm missing. I've tried wonder picking for it like several times, but I only just started like using my dailies to open packs for that like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, because I was struggling to get the pulsing aura ones for some reason. But Kempo helped me get the rest of them. So now I have all of Pulsing Aura, except again, like some of the rarer ones, but I was able to use the rest of my points to go get 2 of the full arts that I really wanted. It's the only full arts. I'm only missing 5 full arts from that whole set. Shroomish, Zekrom, Morpeko, Karkol, and Malamar. I don't think I have any of these on my wishy list. Wish list. Because I have a whole bunch of spots open on my wish list. And the Morpekos are really cute. I would like that card, but it's fine. The Zekrom. And the Shroomish. I think I still have room. Jeez. Play Helldivers? No. Damn, you won't be able to attend most of the day tomorrow. That's okay. I'm just here for when you're free. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Plus, if you really want to listen to all the things that happened, you can always come back later and rewatch later. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I can put 2 more cards on. But not right now. I'm going to let you guys vote. Would you rather the Shazin or to do on stream tomorrow? Shazim. Ugh, I can't type today. Shazin guitar prop. Warframe missions. Warframe. TennoCon dress. Go, go, go. Participate in the poll. Stop saying it like that. Is more Pico? More Pecco. What's happening tomorrow? You weren't paying attention? It's not a face reveal. Don't even suggest that. Oh, you're having trouble typing sponsorship. Typing today should be really easy. Yeah. That sponsorship one was really bad though. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Usually I have to kind of think before I type each letter, and I was just apparently keyboard smashing. I got most of them right. Just, not in the right order. Usually it's my brain and my mouth that are disconnected, but that time it was my brain and my hands were just not at the same speed. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Warframe like the majority of the day, and I'm just curious as to what part of Warframe type content people are actually interested in. So I have been turning a guitar into a Void Song Shazin, so that's one of the options, is I need to still work on that. I have a dress that I bought today that I think I might like to color that is specifically for one of the TennoCon events. And then I could just do Warframe missions. Technically, I could do Warframe themed little art cards too. I should have put on the list. Because I have at least one more set of those I'd like to make for giveaways for while I'm at TennoCon for other creators. But apparently, you guys are more interested in the Warframe themed art stuff than the actual missions tomorrow. Oh, I guess the dress has pulled forward. It's literally just me painting, possibly, on a dress. This doesn't determine exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow, but it's just... I wanted to gauge, interest. I have started it, Hexus. There are videos of me working on it. If you wanted to go back in the VODs and stuff, especially on YouTube, it's easier to find. I haven't decided if I'm just gonna leave the back flat or build it up, because if I leave it flat, it'll be easier for people to sign. But I think it would look cooler if I built it up. So I don't know what I want to do. But I gotta make a decision soon, because I've got, like, about a week to be able to do all the things I want to do before the convention. So, because today is now Monday, and I leave on Wednesday the 8th. And I still have to pick up Edric on the 7th. Well, Joe and I have to pick up Edric on the 7th. And I still haven't packed. I started packing, but I haven't, like, I'm not packed. It's a little too early for me to fully pack. I'm gonna do that this upcoming weekend. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna color my hair, and I'm gonna get my nails done. One of the days. I haven't decided what day. And then Thursday, Joe's mom and sister wanted to help me dress shop. Even though I already bought some stuff, but I don't care. Could maybe add a magnet attachment if you have any spare magnets for the back. I'm also running out of time, Hexus, that's the problem. But the thing is if I want to bring it so that other people can sign it. And if I'm adding a magnetic portion on the back, that kind of just defeats the purpose, because then all the signatures are going to be hidden. And that doesn't sound worth it. And like I said, I'm also trying to save on time because I have very little time left, which is why I backed out of the cosplay competition, because I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not trying to squeeze in anything else between now and then, and I got too much put on my plate, and I'm already panicking Anakin. And I don't really have a lot of stuff to give out this year, which is one of my favorite things to do. So, it is what it is. I should really go to bed. I think tomorrow I am going to focus on maybe a combination of the Shazan and the dress. You can get your drops here. I will be around for the drops. You don't have to get them right at 9 AM. There's some glyphs. These are this week. They start in 5.5 hours. And then this is the 2nd through the 9th. I think this is hilarious. I like this one. Not really a fan of this one. And I think this is funny too. You do any needle felting? I have not, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. I love all things crafts, so whatever I can get my hands on, I like trying, so. Tyra and Kira trying to type people's cat walking across the keyboard. Pretty much. I have to think extra hard when I'm tired to type things correctly. It is a genuine issue. Sorry, no tie this time. It's a bit late now, but I make tiny needle felted bees about the size of a penny. Might be something worth working on throughout the year and prep for TennoCon if you make tiny fish or something. That'd be kind of cool. How long does it take you to needle felt one bee? Also, do you have a social media where I can see these things? You'd have to DM it to me because only VIPs can post links, but would love to see this kind of stuff. Or just pictures if you don't have a social media. About an hour or two. If it's only an hour or two, then maybe I could. I would love to do something like that. If it doesn't take that long. And I have so much yarn, so I could probably... Interesting concept. I want to go get my nails done. I was saying that I haven't done them in years, and that is the design. And I'm thinking maybe putting like the Warframe logo. I never get my nails done. I really want them to look pretty. Starts a little longer when figuring out the shape, but once the flow hits, you crank them out. Yeah, but like, even if I can just sit there and watch YouTube or something, or just stream and I'm chatting with you guys and I just try not to stab myself. But yeah, I would love to see some pictures. I thought about doing perler bead things, because I also have mini perler beads, and I think it would be fun to have. I mean, I have all week. And there are already designs for pixel art Warframes. So I could pixel art Warframe Well, maybe not something that intense like this Trinity, which looks amazing and would be awesome, but way too big to bring with me. I wonder if I could snag other people's pixel art. Is that wrong? Oh, it's only a little wrong, right? Just bring a bunch of lotuses. It would be fun. I don't think it would take that long. Right? I could do that. I was thinking about this the other day. How many people would sit here and watch me do perler beads? Post in the art channel on Discord, actually. Perfect. I missed somebody. The fucking self-promoed. Self-promoted the art channel. You're allowed to show off your stuff, but you cannot talk about having commissions in there. Put Santa hats on them for the holidays. That's really cute. I wonder if there are designs for needle felted fish. Needle felted goldfish? I mean, obviously I'd try to make it look like my fish, but... Tempting, tempting, tempting. I think that would be fun. I'd be here, I would. Pixel art artist. Maybe I'll do something like that later in the week. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys elsewhere because I'm getting to that delirium point where I'm thinking about taking on more projects than I really should when I only have 1 week until the convention. I want to make all of the cute things. I mean, it shouldn't take long to make pixel art Warframe stuff, so... Who's in the frame category? We raid Raging Terror an awful lot. So I would like to try to pick somebody else. I don't know who I want to read. I was watching John earlier, and they rated K-Lane, so we could go over there. Let's make new friends, right? It's a good idea. Still like get that mega emoji. We're the ones that gifted subs, but it was to each other. Alright, people. I'm gonna go. It's been about 4 hours, which is, I know, not long enough, but tomorrow is gonna be as many hours as I can goddamn handle. So I will be back as soon as I get up. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna make food, and I'm going to sit my ass here. And I will only take breaks, obviously, when I need them, because I will need to feed my animals, but outside of that, I will be parking my tush in front of the computer. I might start with actually playing Warframe. It depends on how awake my brain is, because if it's not awake enough, doing art, not a good idea. But we'll see. That's the plan. So go to bed, and as soon as I get up, start stream. So drops, people. There'll be drops here. Long stream. Yep, it's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna try to go for ideally more than 12 hours, because I'm hoping to be online by like noon, the latest, since the drops start at 9. But yeah, I'll be on. It'll be a long day. I will see you guys soon. We're gonna go hang out with K-Lame. Never been there before, but I'm gonna drop you all off, so we're gonna find out. And I'm talking